Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to be setting up my Catchall Franken planner for February. So this is the planner that I am currently using, and it is Franken planned to have all the sections that I will need to use on a daily basis. So these are the planners that I actually use to do my Franken planning. So this is my everyday Catchall home planner. I cannot remember the name of this. I called it Wild and Free. It's an 18-month planner. It came out July of last year. So there is 18 months here, but I'm just currently using it for this year for 2021. So this is my home daily Catchall planner. My next planner that I'm utilizing is actually this cover. It is the Recovery Planner. But because I like this cover, I'm using this for my cover for that. So I just put a different extra cover that I had available for that there. But this still has the 12 months as well, so we'll be utilizing that too. The next planner that I use is the one that I use for budgeting, and I recently just got this planner. This is from the Organized Money. I did order that from her Etsy shop, Elena. She does fantastic stuff, and I also got stickers from her as well. So this is the planner that I'm going to be using for my budget planner. So we'll be putting stuff in there. And this last one, I actually found this planner at Walmart, which was a great deal, and it was also an 18-month planner. But I'm using this for my social media planner, and I also have a notes section here that I keep up front for all different video ideas and things of that nature. But we'll be pulling from here as well to set up for our current month. So these are the planners that I will be using to Franken plan my Catchall planner to set it up for February and future looking, because a few of my sections I do 3 months at a time. In one section I only do 1 month at a time, and we'll go through that. So let's get started. The first section is home, and this is a cool little movie night for the year, 1 month movie a month that we created. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to pull everything out for January, because these are stickers from the Organized Money Elena. These are daily weather stickers. I love these, they're so cute. But we are going to pull out everything for January. We no longer need that. And as I said, I do like to have 3 months at a time at my planner, so I do already have February, and I already have done pre-planning here for February, and I did already post this February week 1 video. So what we need to do now though is we need to pull for 3 months at a time here. So we need to do March and April. However, I only pull the monthly. I do not pull all the weeks at that time. That way I still have extra space in my planner. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to March, and we're just going to pull the first 2 pages just so it has the monthly. It will have the overview for the weekly, but that's okay. I don't do anything with that until we do the plan with me for that month. But I do still like to have the monthly because I do a lot of pre-planning. And then we're going to do the same thing with April, and we're going to pull just the monthly. So we're going to take that out of there and just put that right in here. And then all I need to do now is with my January, I have a tab that I've created, and everything that's used will go here. And so I'll just throw these pages in here. They're not aligned, so they're gonna fight with me. Plus I have it on my other planner, which is probably not the smartest idea, but that's all right. And so then by the end of the year, January's back to the front. So the next, we don't do much here with these sections: home, chores, meal plans, budget. So I did tell you guys I was using the Organized Money's budget planner. I did not film this, but I did already go ahead and put in the pages that I want to put in here for the budget. And that's a little personal, so I don't know if I feel comfortable really sharing that anyways. So then the next section, before the next section, after all of my tabs for my home, I have a notes section at the end of each tab up at the top for just random notes and things, because I do like to doodle and make random notes and things like that. So the next section is my personal section. And so my personal section I consider to be like health and wellness. Things of that effect. Lunar phases, the different star constellation phases. I do like to get into astrology a little bit. So I use this for my health and wellness. But now this one I do only do 1 month. But again, I have the same structure. I'm going to pull out January, and we're going to put January at the back of this one because I need to get February in here. But like I said, with this one, I do only do the current month. I don't need to future plan for this section, so I don't need to have the additional months available to me in this particular section. So I just do 1 month at a time. So I put January in, and we're just going to go here to February. And I don't use the currently or goals or things like that. I have different ways I do that. So I'm going to pull February, and we're done with this one. And we're going to just stick this one in. And then I have my wellness, and I will do a decorate with me, plan with me for the monthly overview and for the weekly pages as they come about. And in this section, I still have a notes tab as well before we get to our current section. Each main section has a subsection of notes because I do like to notes for each section, because if I put them all in one place, I get confused and I don't like that. So I like to have them separate. So here's my social. And so for my social, we are going to pull out January. But what I'm going to do, this one is a little bit different because this is a monthly overview. And so I do this one a little bit differently. And I'm just going to pull that out. Sorry for the noise on there. But I like to pull just the main focus pages out. And that main to-do usually typically only correlates to that specific month. So it's okay that I'm not saving it. But what I do like to do is pull the rest of these pages out. Get my February. My today divider always goes for my monthly view because this is the monthly calendar spread. So I do not need to have it on week specific basis. So I always keep that on my monthly. But then what I'm going to do is I have my monthly overview pages that I have already decorated here. And then what I'm going to do here is before my notes section, I'm just going to put in the things that are going to be pertinent that I can keep to follow along with February. And so part of that is going to be this little notes section, but I don't like that it has February at the end of it. I'll take the one for March. So I'll keep this one and this one. And I really didn't do much with these, so I'll put those back and grab the March endings. Even though I don't use those, I still like for it to correlate. Okay, so what I'll do now is I'll come in here, go past my notes to the today section, and these are the extra ones for the months that I haven't used. So I'm just going to plug this one into where it correlates to. There's my March ending pages, so I'll just pull those out. And I will put these ones in. Those will be the most recent ones. Okay. So let me stick this one in here really quick like. And then I'm going to show you how I do my future planning for this one. And I think I forgot my paper clips. So there's one. I can use that one. That'll be fine, because it'll still separate the same. Sorry about all the noise. Okay, so this is what we're going to do here. Because this tab, it's social. So I do like to future plan. So we have February, I need March and April. But I'm only going to take the monthlies. But in order to not get confused about what's going on here, I'm going to take just this of March, which is the monthlies and the overview for the monthly. And then it does keep one to-do list, but I keep that specific to the month. That way when I pull it out, it's not a problem. It doesn't look weird to another month. So we're going to put that in. And then before I grab April, I'm just going to stick a paper clip here to separate March to April, but I'm going to do the same thing with April, but I don't need to put anything special here because there's the paper clip here. So once I pull that out to the next month, there's nothing but that month to the paper clip, so I'm fine with that. So let's get that one out of the way. And let's go ahead and get that one in, because I do like to use future planning for my social media. I always like to try to plan at least 1 month to 6 weeks in advance. So I do like that. Again, note section for every section there. And then this is just my extras section. Sometimes I like to just try to create and decorate pages. And then these are all of just blank. I have 2 of each type of different style blank pages, filler pages that I have. And so again, for this year, I'm trying to purge. So my challenge is to utilize all of these additional filler pages that I don't really utilize. So I put 2 of each style in here. And so I don't try to touch it until each quarter. That way I refill each quarter. That way I can utilize what is here as I use the things that I like the most. That forces me to use the things that I don't necessarily like to use, I guess, so much. Hence why I have so much of the different kinds of filler paper. And then I do always like to keep sticky notes toward the back. And that is the end of my planner. And then I do just need to go ahead and put these. I like to keep those in my personal home currently today section. Now with that, I am going to have to move my today bookmarker to the first week of February, now that we are going to be in February tomorrow. So what I do is I put my bookmarker there, and then I like to have these flip this way, and I'll show you why in just a moment, because when I turn this, these are automatically facing where I need to be here. And the reason I like to do that is because I will go back to my extras section, and I have been trying to get into the habit of utilizing these pages. And so I don't necessarily have multiple days in a week where I try to be extra productive. It's usually a day on the weekend, typically Saturdays. So there's these daily like top 5 checklists. These came with the homebody inspection. And then there's these days, top 5 goal, check it off, note to self, type filler packs, things to do, places to go, important reminders. I typically try to sticker those over and fill those in, but the colors are really cool. And then the wrong focus on section, half filler papers. And then there's just these blank dot grid. These typically I try to make bookmarkers and reusable type laminated inserts for. So I think what I'm gonna do is I do like to try to go something kind of close to the decoration, black, white, gold. Honestly, these top 5 probably are gonna suit better than this. That's very colorful. And I don't really care for the purple with the black, white, gold, so we'll just pull one of these and go back to my today's home section and stick that in there, because that I do like to have for my most productive day already a page there, because that prompts me to go ahead and pre-plan that day that I'm going to be most productive. And then what else happens here is when I flip this, because you know your planner's closed, you're getting ready to go in and do your day, you always, this is my home section, we're going to fill out today's home section. So you're already flipping to here. So because of the way I lay it out, I am to my days, and I also have my weather stickers here. That way that's already like a prompt for me to fill that out. And then when I am trying to look at my overview, I can go ahead and pre-plan out what day I want to have my busiest day for the week. So this is the way I love to set this up. It's very functional for me. Again, I very like function. So with that, then we go back to our personal section. Our personal section, I use this for tarot, astrology, steps, weight, wellness, all the different, mind, body, soul, everything here is this one for me. And I really, really like this dashboard layout here, and I like that they have the different moods. I'm struggling to figure out what to do here. I don't necessarily like the prompts, but I want to try to utilize this space, because if you look at my old January month, there's not a lot here, or I've attempted to cover that space up, and then it tends to look very busy. And I think for this section, it should be clean and relaxed and minimal and just refreshing. So I have had struggles with this section. Even here, honestly, I like these because I do like to track certain things, meditation, journaling, reading, things like that. To do this week, I've struggled with, and jot it down, I've struggled with, I don't know. I can find more decorative things to go here. It's this section that I've struggled the most with for this recovery planner. So I am going to attempt to stick with it all year. But honestly, I may go to the Just Breathe Undated Wellness Planner and fill those in if this doesn't work. I'm going to give it 3 months. That's everything that I do is quarterly basis, so 3 months. If it doesn't work out in 3 months, I will find another method to utilize. But I'm attempting. We're not going to give up just yet. Okay, and then we go to social. So in social, it's the monthly layout, and I do pre-plan, which you can see. I have sticky notes everywhere, but we will do a plan with me for our monthly for social coming soon. So just keep an eye out for that video. But this is how I pre-plan my upcoming months. And that's why I like to have extra months available, because I will pull these and reuse these same stickers each month until they just finally give out and I have to make new stickers for that thing. And then again, the last page is this, the extra section. The extra section, again, is something like when I want to just kind of play with spreads. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I just wanted to play around with some stickers and use some stickers. But again, this is the section where I'm trying to put 2 of every kind of filler pages that I have, because I have so many different kinds of filler pages. I am trying to utilize as much as I can. So again, this one is going to be one of those sections. I am only going to be replenishing quarterly, because I want to force myself to utilize all the different pages, but that also will help me track what pages I use more and what pages I'm having struggles with utilizing. So that's a good way to do that. It's not that you have to make it some type of metrics engageable, but for me, I want it, this year is all about utilizing the things that I have and not having so much extras that just sit there and accumulate dust. So I'm really trying to not buy so many new Happy Planner things and use the things that I currently have in order to minimize my stock, so that when I do bring new things in, it's still the same amount versus me having to create new space for what I currently have already allocated to. So with that, that is the end of this video. This is going to be my new February and pre-plan set up for moving forward months. So I do hope that if you like this video, you give it a big thumbs up. And if you like my channel, I do hope that you subscribe so you do not miss any future videos. We will have a lot more coming out moving forward. They will be some trial and error, but that's what everybody has to do when they start to create their channel, right? So again, this is the end of this video. I hope you do like it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.